and he pulls the pin and he runs away with the grenade and lets these zombies chase him and pile into him. I'm thinking, that's a good sense. Way to help out your friends. You're gonna snuff it anyway, so way to help out your friends. So that's the idea. Is he lets the zombies come to him, and the explosion of the grenade is gonna blow everything up. But what's stupid is that he pulls the pin on his grenade, runs away. These zombies come at him, and they're standing there waiting for the grenade to go off. And what happens is this guy he becomes a zombie. And he's walking towards him with a grenade, and he's like, "Oh shit, he's coming back to us with a grenade!" And I tell you, I don't know what's up with this grenade. It takes like 6 minutes to explode, and it doesn't even explode. They're shooting and shooting. It takes a bullet to hit the grenade before it explodes. He managed to pull the pin, run off, sit there for like 2 minutes while these zombies eat him, and then he becomes a zombie, and by the time he gets them, and they miss the grenade with these bullets, again, it makes no sense. So, all other shit aside, further on, basically there's this scene where Bruce Willis hijacks a truck and drives on. That becomes important in a minute. So we're going along now, and we're in a cave. And Makeup, by the way, she doesn't have guns. She has like this katana, and they're in a cave, and it's like Makeup is like got this katana. She's surrounded by 10 zombies, and she's taking them all out with the katana. And what doesn't make sense is that these other soldiers are just like walking along doing squat when it's clearly this girl on her own against 10 zombies. And it's all about some woman who took a shit in her husband's shoes and told my beanie babies. It's as if it's like, anything's dandy, nothing's happened. Oh, what's that? Oh wait, hang on. Oh, our ally is in trouble and got 10 zombies on her. Just let her take out with the katana. Just leave her there with the katana and take him out. And then when they catch up to her, they're like, "Oh, yeah, well done, tomboy." And it's just like, what? You should have helped her. Anyway, more shooting the zombies, and all of a sudden, Bruce Willis pulls up in the truck. And then they're like, "Oh, who are you?" He's like, "I'm Derek Miller," which is Boots' brother, who she's trying to find. Yeah, but it was quite a shocking twist, but it was a bit stupid. Anyway, so they're continuing on, and it was some complex story about money, whatever, where these zombies come from. I don't know, it's just fucking stupid, boring, and complicated. Anyway, they break into, and basically they get to the base where Bin Laden is. Basically, one of the questions one of the soldiers asked Derek is like, where did these zombies come from? It's like, oh, they're making them. It's like, they're injecting prisoners with this stuff, or people are willingly come forward in the name of Allah, which, it makes sense. People would take religion that far. Anyway, we can see this camp, like this base, and you've got all these like Bin Laden soldiers still around with machine guns and whatnot. And there's this cage full of zombies ready to be unleashed. And basically, what Bruce Willis does, he kills one of the soldiers, and the soldier falls down in front of the zombie cage. And the zombies are going nuts, like, trying to get this body and whatnot. So these soldiers come forward to investigate. And what happens is that Bruce Willis then shoots the lock on the gate, and the gate opens, and the zombies come out. They eat the soldiers and stuff. But what happens is later on is that they break in to this camp. They break into the camp, and all we see is the shot of this soldier talking, saying again, like, Osama's alive and whatnot. But we're seeing this through the viewfinder of the camera they're recording on. So all you see is this one soldier, just like me, just him on his own. And the camera zooms out, and this is hilarious. Next to him is him, Zombie Bin Laden there. He's just doing like this. He's sat between 2 guys at a desk in front of a video camera, and these guys breaking a scene. And it's like, hang on, but why isn't Bin Laden eating them? He's a zombie. I know they're his soldiers, but why isn't he eating them? And he's just like, looking around, what's going on? It's fucking ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. But what happens is, which further enhances how stupid this is, Bin Laden sat there. There ain't no one. And then there's all these soldiers like, what are you lot doing in here and whatnot? And then all the zombies freed from the cage come in and eat them, which clearly show that, the zombies have no preference. Whatever's going, they'll eat. Except Bin Laden, who apparently has the choice. And, again, it makes no sense. So, further on, after shooting and whatnot, Bruce Willis and Bin Laden are on their own in a room, just in this little room. basically Bruce Willis gets this bazooka and he's like, you're coming back to hell with me. And what you see is this big explosion, it's like from me to you, bazooka shot, gonna kill the both of them. I say, all these explosions and whatnot. So we assume they're dead. And later on, all you see is the soldiers and Boots walking along the desert, trying to get there to the evacuation point. And then all you see is this Bruce Willis, all smoke and steam coming off him, like running towards them. And then like one of the soldiers turns around and goes, "Oh no, look, there's one after us." And I was thinking, Bruce Willis zombie. And I thought, it's stretching it a lot. He didn't seem to get bitten or infected or injected or anything like that. But I thought, just go with it. I thought there's going to be a zombie. No, he's alive. There's nothing wrong with Bruce Willis. He's like, hey guys, I'm here. And it's like, how did he survive a bazooka blast in the same room with the rocket landed? It makes no sense. And the helicopters come in and they escape. It's an awful film. It's an awful film. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. Nothing makes sense. And nothing is explained. No likable characters. It's a mess of a film. Like I said, Hobo with a Shotgun. It's intentionally bad, but because it's intentionally bad, it's clever and it's quirky and it's turned out good. It's great entertainment value. This, because it is based on a factual figure and factual things, it does not make sense. I mean, you said like the end with Derek Miller, Bruce Willis as I call him. How did he survive that blast? And Bin Laden didn't. Why is Bin Laden not eating his soldiers? He's just sort of like, how the hell did they get him anyway? Just like, hey, Bin Laden, over here. And Bin Laden's like, he decided not to eat them. So, yeah, I thought it was going to be so bad it's good, like Hobo with a Shotgun, but no. It's just a terrible film. Waste of my £7 I must say. And yeah, I want those back. There's a good few pints of beer in that could have gone down quite well. But yeah, don't buy this. It's terrible.